guess that means it's ready.
You see over here?
Wait, let's reset it.
Watch the lights, okay?
Yes,
You wave it in.
hi.
Hey, Griffin.
Look at their mailbox.
Look at this thing. Turn
Their
it
mailbox
around.
is a car.
Can you see that thing from here?
What thing?
With the camera, you may not be able to. It's just turn.
Oh, this is cool. Dad, next year I want our house like this.
Okay.
Is
You
Kelly's
better
head
do
in
it.
the way? Oh, they're all Barbie dolls in that thing, guys. That's Barbie dolls in there.
11 maids of milking.
Yeah, I know.
10 lords looping. Did you look out this way, Alex? Wow, look at all these lights, huh?
That's pretty neat.
Can you see that? It's like Barbie dolls. 12 days of Christmas, I guess. Watch your head. Oops, Daddy's taking movies home. Put your head
Flying. The tree?
Here's the bear.
Where?
Right up there, see him?
No. Oh yeah, I see there.
In the tree? See him in the tree?
What tree, eh? Right up here.
See him in the tree up
Right
there?
there. The lights around it. And the bushes.
Come over this way. Wow, look at all the bears.
Slide over.
You take it.
Is it on now? Let me. I know how to work eggs.
Mom, 3 wise men.
It's over here.
And press it.
Look at that nativity set.
See, it says REC.
That's pretty neat, huh?
You got REC
I
on?
can't right now.
Press the button again.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is it focus itself?
Yes.
There's another limo.
All right, press the button again.
It's very blurry in there. I got it all.
Pretty neat, huh?
Wait.
I think it's wedding.
You waving us?
Dad,
The whole thing?
these put Tommy's house to shame. That last one was more than Tommy's. Except they don't have a wicker sleigh with it.
Okay, now we have to. Look, Frosty the Snowman. Look at all of them. A whole bunch of Frosties over there.
What are the Frosties?
See them? Over there. Over this way. See all of them? There's a whole bunch of Frosties.
So we can see them.
Frosties. And teddy bears. And a penguin.
Oh, we gotta leave mom so we can take a look.
Isn't that nice, Cal?
Wow, look.
Where is she? This is well done, well planned.
Look at all the stuff.
I'm the Bambi.
Where?
Over there.
Yeah.
Alvin, Simon, and
See Donald Duck at all? I don't know, I watched for him.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland.
There he is.
Lady and the Tramp. Can I look at it?
You see Beauty and the Beast?
I
No, you
see,
can't see. It's fuzzy in here. Just look at it.
I see Peter Pan.
See Pinocchio? Right here.
I see Peter Pan. Mary Poppins. Yeah.
Yep, that's
Oh, look, Lady and the Tramp.
There's Donald Duck. See Donald Duck playing the drums?
Three little pigs over there.
See Donald Duck playing the drums by the tree?
This is not like where you.
Oh, I'm missing it.
See the snowman?
Do you see anything?
And a reindeer?
No, don't push on me now. There's a little house. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, she's doing it.
She's doing it. Because it's too delicate. Great. That's like,
Hey, everybody out, everybody out.
Come on, Ed. Get your foot on.
Hi, guys.
Hi!
Hi, Alex.
Wave.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Look. No, you guys, who's on your belly? Who's up there? Why they want here? Where do they keep it?
Big Bird chair, you're right. And look at the trains in there.
One, two, three.
is it a limousine service that brings us around?
Is that the owner?
I think so.
She's all little.
She came out of the house.
Okay, Cal, we're moving. She has an apron on. The McVeigh Family Christmas in Minnesota, 1993. Oh, wait a minute. Crayon's got her camera on, too.
The first stocking that goes up is...
Take a picture of it and you should go on either side.
Okay.
He's gonna come tonight, Kelly. Yes. Who? Who? Sarah! Sarah! Yeah, I will write it here.
There's one. Let's get another one.
But you can't say it yet.
This is Eddie's.
I like twist the nice people. And oh, look at that. Such a creature.
That's a big one, yeah.
Not even all those. Whoa.
Hey, there's Eddie's. Who's his next?
Mine is Eddie's. What's yours, Kelly? Look at yours. You have it? Okay, good.
He's got hers. Kelly's got hers. You got yours? Yeah, you all ready? What do you think Santa's going to put in there?
Orange.
Surprises?
An orange.
You want it right
An
there.
apple. An
Well, I
orange.
think
He
you have
always
to hang it up here, honey.
No, it's not orange. It's orange. Oh yeah, I forgot. Orange.
Yeah, but it has to be.
That's how I say it in Minnesota. An orange.
nailed up
Has
here.
a helmet on because she doesn't want to fall.
Hey, how come you have your helmet on, honey?
When I sit down, and when I get down hard, like,
That's why you have your helmet on?
So you don't hurt your head? So you don't hurt your needle? So you don't hurt your needle? She has died so she doesn't hurt her needle.
Each year, thousands of people die in house fires. Tragically, many
Wow.
are
This one is for
That's
stats.
why State Farm developed a program.
It says big bang, but it's for
It
stats.
helps teachers teach fire safety to their students. Kindergartners through 6th graders learn how to recognize fire hazards, develop escape routes, and handle fire emergencies. In just 2 years, nearly 70,000 kids have been donated to schools. State Farm wants your school to have it. Because child safety is everyone's concern. They say when you
Put the kids in another place.
if you want to stay
They
on the
learn how
right
to spaces.
Chevrolet and GM can do just that.
This one's
Right
mine.
now, get to know
Well,
GM
that one's
for
Samson's.
$189 a month for 36 months. And you'll get dual airbags and
Stocking
stereo
or
AC. Says all the right things to me.
Oh, there's no big
Make
tree
your
to
money
see
count.
tonight,
Come
guys.
see your local Chevy GM dealer today.
Yeah, they look nice. They look nice.
Very good. Okay, we gotta find
Just have to hope he comes.
we gotta find this box for you too. Kelly. Let go! Watching. Santa's watching. Isn't Christmas?
Recording each other, recording.
Oh, I'm sorry. You behind me?
It is very pretty. It has lights. It has ornaments. And boy, is it green. Thank you.
This is a Christmas tree. And this are ornaments.
And I did so I
Hey, go get your hockey stick and your other stuff. Come on.
Boy, is it green.
I go this.
This
Who's gonna come here tonight, Cal?
is
Boy,
yellow.
is it green.
Do you think we'll get cold?
Should I do the interview?
Have we been good?
And go put us a flag.
No.
How come you still got your helmet on?
Yeah.
It has lights. It has ornaments. And boy, is it green. And for Christmas. Oh, and Merry Christmas.
Merry
Wait a minute.
Christmas.
What?
Merry Christmas.
Oh my God, Mom, don't shut it off yet.
Merry Christmas to you too.
This is the hockey
Next
stick.
for Christmas,
I
guys.
used to play hockey.
What do I do next for Christmas?
This is a Christmas tree. And these are
Mom.
ornaments.
If you want me to bring this, don't hate me saying this.
TV after. Okay, no. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Wait, we gotta wait for Grandma.
You can sit here.
I'm gonna take pictures.
Okay.
All right.
Ready, Kelly?
You want me to do it?
Ready, Ed?
I'm not Clement Seymour.
Ready? The night before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. The little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas
Could I
too.
read the next cap?
Yeah.
And then in a twinkle, wait,
Put the book down.
do you hold it? And then in the twinkling, stop, Eddie. They heard on the roof. The pressing and calling each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was just a mouth blur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with acid and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung in his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
Oh, it's cold. It's about -4 degrees. Still on the ground.
Circle.
Yeah, he's there too.
Like
I'll get those to him. Okay, hold on.
he had a broad face and a little round bell. His eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nut on the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of the thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Very good.
Say it.
So Kelly, why don't you guys sing Silent Night?
No.
Kelly wants to sing.
Take it home. Silent night.
You have a friend sing one.
Oh, we
You
gotta
do
read this one now? How about go get another one, because it's the same story.
Okay, wait a minute. Hey, Kel. I think Santa Claus came. You want to come see what he brought you? What's that, Kel? Hey, Kel. Look over here, Kel. Boy.
Thank you, Santa. I'm gonna put this in the other room. I really like this. Hey, I got hockey skates. Awesome. Oh, I got the vacuum former. Cool.
What does that do, Ed?
Well, you put a piece of plastic in,
Yeah?
it forms a car, then you put it over the wheels, and the wheels can
Oh, how about that?
Yes, just like Eddie has. Is this one from? Oh, this is from Mary, Uncle Mike, and Erica.
Yeah, make sure you look, because some of them are from
Oh,
people.
this is from Mary, Uncle Mike, and Erica.
Okay.
Oh, I can hardly wait to see what Kelly got for me. I did. Cool. Great Eagles outfit.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
Awesome.
That's great. The
Oh,
sweatshirt?
Kelly, I love it. Look at this cup. Dad, look at my Mighty Duck
Aw,
jersey.
isn't
This
that
is the
great?
best cup, Kelly. Dad, look at my Mighty Duck jersey. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Why?
It's beautiful, ain't it, Kel?
Wow.
Thank you for the cup, Kelly. I love it. This is for Aunt Cassie. Aunt Cassie. What did I get, Mom?
What is it? Oh, your
The
special shoes. Aw,
Yes, I got them.
isn't that nice?
Oh, cool. Hey, look, we can make snowboards with this. Awesome. It's cool. Got a hockey stick. Cool, just what I wanted.
What is it?
Look at these earrings. It's a Barbie pull from Amy.
Oh. They're beautiful.
Aren't they pretty? Kelly, your Barbie that you got can swim in there.
Yeah.
Awesome, Abe. It's like a koosh basketball set. Awesome. See, this is from Sarah.
What's that thing, Eve?
What? Makeup. It's
Right,
from the
too.
pink. A pillow. It's the Janet one. Abe, look. Yes, I wanted this so bad. Abe, look at all these hockey pucks.
A whole bucket full.
Awesome. A whole bucket full. So Aunt Mary, Uncle Mike, and Erica. Socks is gonna attach it.
He wants to be in the
No,
dollhouse.
stop.
This is from Aunt Kathy and Uncle Huey.
Oh,
Look, Mommy.
what is it?
It's a bracelet.
Is that from him?
Uncle Mike and Aunt Mary.
Break it. Get out of here.
Always talk to people. Or
Get out of here.
It's okay, Kelly.
Socks in your dollhouse?
Scratch art.
Oh, neat.
Oh, look, it's a shirt. Now I can make
Let me
more.
see.
Oh.
Neat. Who was that from?
Aunt Kathy and Uncle Huey.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's the one we didn't use before.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mom, look.
For girlfriend.
Mom, another gopher shirt.
Oh, neat. Look
Kelly.
at that. Look at that.
I know, I see. I like your party red.
That's hair.
He has hair.
Hey, can I open this one?
I don't think it's
That's pink this off too.
Okay, he doesn't look too happy though, does he?
Look at this. The broom ball ball.
Too bad.
Awesome, yes.
You cut this off. That's
Okay, you go open another present. I'll open that up for you.
Yeah, that was for both of you. So the ball inside was for that.
Oh, cool. I got Street Fighter 2. Yes. Awesome. I asked Mom. You told Mom to get it. Yes. I love it. Oh, cool. Something big. I like things that are
look
big.
it.
Okay. This is another Barbie. What's the name? I got a hockey goal. Awesome. Yes. Mommy, I was gonna get this when I was out. Western Stampede Barbie.
Yeah.
Here, open this one now. And you can put a fake goalie on it. Look at all these. Look at this Barbie clothes. See, look. You can put them on your new Barbies. Look, Abe, you can put a fake goalie on it. It's the
Okay.
bubble ball. Awesome. You can put a fake goalie on it. It's a ball.
That's your bubble ball.
Oh, isn't that nice? That looks
That's so
fun.
cool. Remember Kelly doing another one now? I'm gonna play with this. And look, Kelly, it's a special sled just for you. Hey, I got the hockey net. You got
Never
the
know.
sled.
Little Ed was up to
The best. Amy,
sick. He doesn't look like he's
combat boots. You gonna let me buy that one?
Mom and
Look at
Dad
this
don't
Kelly, it's Baby Alive. Newborn Baby Alive. See, Dad, I got combat boots.
Oh yeah.
Look, newborn Baby Alive. Combat boots
let
are
me
so nice.
Let everyone see.
Mom, Saturday I wanted them. And you wouldn't let me get them, so he got them for me. Oh, here. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, look, there's a dog in there. She gave me a card, too. I love this dollhouse, Kelly.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Toys R Us. $20 in Toys R Us money. Awesome. Card. I'm not sure. Oh, Amy, $20. So you asked for that, do you remember? Yeah, oh.
A Santa Claus. That's what I always wanted.
He's cute, isn't he?
Here we go, Kelly. Okay, Aunt Peg gave me $20 in Toys R Us money. Oh, cool. I love this shirt. And this.
That's
Polly
so neat.
Pocket!
Yeah.
It's awesome. See, oh, it's Polly's hair salon. Oh, you
Look, Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket, isn't it?
got a lot of goods. Hey, let's see. I bet you this is Erica.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. You guys can play
I
that.
got a remote. Kelly, you want to open this big present? Whoa, that's a big one. From Aunt Tattoo. Here you go. Here, right over here. This is from Uncle Timmy. You just gotta open the bag up. Yeah, because Uncle Timmy gave me Mighty Duck set. That's awesome. He gave me Janet. Janet. No? Oh, there you go. Just open the paper. The Cat in the Hat! Awesome! The little engine that couldn't. What's this? Wild wind-ups! Awesome! Those are cool. I love that. I know.
Okay.
Hey, girl, you got all your stuff out. Look at these cool candy canes. Yeah, okay. Okay, I got 2 candy canes. Here's a present. See? 2 candy canes. Here's a present. Oh, a present. And here's another present. See? I got 2 candy canes. A present. Oh, awesome!
Yes! Party stockings! Look, yes!
It's way down there. Another thing.
Yes, look!
Cool!
Are you wearing a shirt?
Let's see what this is. It's a milk chocolate frosty.
Look it! Look it! Yes!
Cool! Barney shirt. Oh, look! Baseball bloopers. Awesome! Cool. The 3 Stooges. It's a, I got a chocolate frosty. It's like, Mom, it's a 3 Stooges movie. That's so much
Look at I got this too!
Barney pants.
Yeah!
And what else did you get? Open this present. What is it, do you think? Another Stooges movie.
Aladdin!
Aladdin undies. Oh, you're a big girl now.
Oh, nice! I'm always big, yeah!
Oh, Dad. Look, Daddy. I got 2 Stooges
Wow,
movies.
isn't that something? Stooges movies, that's great.
Now it's on Daddy's turn. And Grandma's too. See, Mom? 3 Stooges. Okay, yeah, Bo Larry, Chef Larry, and Mom.
How do I open this?
Yeah, you open that?
Yeah, how do I open
Okay, now it's the big kids' turn. Big kids, really big kids. Also, I love this. Like, Dad, you like my outfit? Dad, you like my outfit?
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
And look, I got some candy canes too.
Yeah, I did. That's right.
Boy, oh boy, Sam brought you lots of stuff, didn't
We
he?
got tons of.
Even these.
Even those?
Oh, that bike is awesome, baby. Look at what else you got here? I know, I saw.
The back girl can eat
Those are cool.
cold.
No, I guess you weren't a bad girl. You didn't get any.
Where put
You
these
just
on?
got all the
What
good
size?
presents. Look at that big candy bar. Can I open that for
I'm
you?
not good like that.
You can do it.
Look at all the presents you got. I know. Especially the hockey pellet and
Kelly.
I got hockey skates. I know.
What did Santa
I
Claus?
had hockey skates.
Tell Grandma what you want.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. They're just like mine.
Yes.
Oh, they're different.
That's a big piece of candy. Yeah.
Awesome. Maybe it would be better.
Okay.
Awesome. I will play hockey. I can never get that again. I know. Remember when you tried my skates and you couldn't get them? You got so much stuff. Here, let's try to fix it. I'm gonna get my boots on. Here. Okay. Mine might. Oh, I know.
I always put it.
cart.
Alright, Aim, if you're gonna sing, you guys are gonna have to pass Mommy up because I'm
let's make it more.
okay?
Well, you made out very well. It must have been good all throughout the year.
I didn't see this one. Eddie, this is from Santa.
Oh, you found one that was, but you be careful when you pick it up because there's little things and it's just to take the edition off. Here's the bag, okay, honey?
Pick it up. Oh my goodness.
The socks are like,
I got it.
That's crazy, that ball.
Hug it, Kel. Kel, hug it.
Oh. Oh my, who's this from?
It's from Santa Claus.
Santa Claus?
Yep.
It's the gram from Santa Claus? I must have been a good girl. I wonder what it could be.
And your socks was.
Oh. What could it be? I'll do it right now. Just... Oh!
New clothes for you, Grandma.
Oh, isn't this nice? Just
Yep.
what I needed. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yep, new clothes.
Clothes. Very nice. Grandma. Love Rita, Ed, Amy, Eddie, and Kelly.
Yeah. And Daddy. Yeah.
Oh, Weight Watchers. Wow, just what I needed. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Now I can cook all my favorite recipes.
Yep.
Yeah. Gee whiz. And who's this from? Come on. Boy, am I lucky. Oh, a sachet. Mmm, it smells so good.
Can I smell it?
Sure, come on over and smell it. Hurry
Feels good.
up. Yeah,
What I saw.
smells very good.
Yep. It smells the white bread.
You smell the white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell that.
Just what I needed. Oh, look at this. And my favorite color. Very nice. Thank you. Now, what could this be?
Could that be?
I don't know. Surprise. Looks interesting.
Yep.
Uh-oh. What is it? What? Oh, look what it is. A picture of everyone. Oh, thank you.
Yep.
And that's you and Amy and Ed. I have to get a nice frame. This is the biggest one. Look at this. I like open gifts. Oh, look at this, a real Minnesota sweater. Oh,
welcome, Grandma.
That's your stocking too. I got some new underwear.
Here's some.
That's nice.
That is.
Alright, bring them and put them on.
Ooh.
Oh, soap.
What? Ooh, it smells good. Mmm. That's very
Nice
nice.
presents. So
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Grandma, which one is the same?
What?
This one or this one?
What is Ren and Stimpy? Oh, hand and body lotion.
Yep.
Yep, that
Oh, can I have
smells
my
good
Ren and
too.
Stimpy, please?
Here, smell it.
You guys got a lot of presents.
Yep.
Mommy and Daddy. Look at that.
I opened some of my.
We're making my little pile over here.
Names and addresses, just what I
This is a heavy
needed.
one
Thank you very much, everyone.
for you.
Wow,
Look at it going in this thing. It does.
thank you.
That's not all. Like you have just a few presents. What you have? There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one is. This is the heaviest one, I think.
Oh, a Polaroid camera. Boy, oh boy.
Cool. Oh, it's the
Open that
Polaroid
first.
Captiva.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Awesome.
Look at that.
It's the Polaroid Captiva.
Fucking nice.
Awesome.
Toys.
That's the one with the little
Boy.
pictures. Yeah, that's the one with the little pictures that you can see in your
Yeah,
pocket.
boy, we can take pictures of that today.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, a Van Morrison CD. Oh, and a train thing. Look at
How
that.
do I do this stuff?
Cool.
We'll have
Is
to
it a
hook that up
billboard?
today. Huh?
Is it a billboard?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome.
Mama, how do I open
Right.
this? I need that. How do I open
Hook that
this
up today.
stupid thing?
Right?
Daddy got lots of presents.
Yep.
He's a good boy this year.
Ooh, a camera case for the new camera.
Cool. Just for that
Something?
new camera.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Wait.
Oh, this is from Kelly.
Watch
Kelly?
Daddy opens gift.
Kelly, did you give this present to Daddy?
Yes.
Should I open it now?
Watch Daddy.
I'm just going to read presents.
It's hard to open, Kel.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look.
I gave that to you.
You did?
Candles.
Did you pick this out all by yourself?
Yes, at my school. It was my kid I was going in the store.
Oh, you picked it at the store, your
It was
school.
store day at my school.
That's wonderful. I like that present. Maybe we can use that when we have dinner.
Yeah.
I can use my new Christmas cup when I have dinner.
Oh, this one's for Mom. This one's to Daddy. Ooh.
This one's
Grandma.
for Bobby and Daddy.
This.
That's special.
Oh.
Yes.
A remote control
Cool.
garage door opener.
Good, not enough to be locked out.
Yeah.
None of us will. Unless the garage door is locked. This is the one around garage.
Oh, look at that. PC Sound Blaster reward.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Awesome. I wonder what that is. What do you think?
Is it bigger than a bread box?
I think I know what it is. It's a hockey stick.
Oh my god! Oh,
I wondered what that was.
Anyway. That's cool.
What's this? Oh, this is to mommy. Oh, open mommy.
This is one on the.
Both. I'll let mommy open that one.
There's
And
one.
this is to mommy too.
Check your
One right-
stocking.
No,
Check the
there's another
stocking.
one from.
You're not open till Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
Poppy. Oh, that's a nice Christmas card. And a gift certificate.
How much?
How much?
But it's not from Poppy, is it? Who was your Pollyanna?
Oh, it's from Marianne. Oh, I thought it was from Poppy. Oh.
Yeah.
Dad, there's another present underneath that red one.
It's for $1,000.
Whoa! Really?
I have to get in that Pollyanna.
$50.
Oh.
But it feels like 1,000 to me.
Dad, there's another present for you, right?
Where?
No, in front of you. In front of you, right straight in front of you, on the floor. On the floor.
On the floor right. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Got it from you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, new ice skating socks. Thank you, Amy. I like them.
You got me a football. Cool. What's this happened? It's a this thing just went off. Alright, back. You like playing with your Play-Doh? Let me see, watch.
Santa.
Let me show you how to do it.
Oh, film for the camera.
Okay.
What else Santa left in here?
Did Hannah record on that whole time?
Yeah, the whole time except for when it stopped.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Put it over there. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I don't know.
That tape. I have to listen to that and see what's in here.
What's it say on the cover?
It says, a little taste of home. Love Mom.
I know what it is. Can you tell?
No, let them listen to it.
We'll have to put it in the set fire and see what it is.
I'm sure we all want to listen to it too, Dad. What is it?
Aim.
Oh, no.
And it's another Polaroid film. It's great. Okay, now
Two, right,
Tell no, that one's too heavy.
from Santa Claus. Pretty big.
Someone from Australia.
Oh, Australia. What is it? New boots. Oh, wow. Aren't they nice? Oh, they are really cool. Mommy, these are big.
Let me open this one for you, Mom.
Thank you.
I want me to open this one for you.
Okay.
Santa.
Oh, what is it? Kel? A new person.
Mom,
That's
Santa's
new
ears
boots.
ate
Oh.
because the wrapping paper was
Oh, it's so soft. Oh, look. Wow. That's from Grandma. Thank you,
Kel, no.
Grandma.
Kel, let Mommy open.
I don't know how to. And she's my helper. Okay.
No, I want me to open it next.
Alright. Mommy can open the biggest one. Oh, the heaviest one.
Right,
too.
that's all right. Kelly, okay. You can help.
And,
What for you,
I
Mom?
think it's new socks. Oh, they're so nice. Thank you, Amy.
show them to the camera.
Let's see. Oh, boy, they'll keep our feet warm. This -5 degrees or whatever. What's this one, Cal? I don't think so. I think it's for all of us. What could it be? What could it be?
It's a Christmas ball. I'm wearing my Minnesota Gophers shirt that I just got.
What could this one be?
But I'm wearing my Ducks jersey.
Oh, this is from my Pollyanna. Let me see. Mommy has to. Oh. Ah! It's a gift from you, from your fat sister. It's just a little picture of
that
herself
Kathy?
with baby inside. It's Aunt
Oh,
Jeannie.
and Jamie.
She's not fat.
No.
She's just having a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom, to open this one now?
$2,000.
What is it? What is it really?
It's a gift certificate for Sears for $50.
It's like $2,000.
Thank you, Aunt Jeannie.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Thank you. Yeah. What's in that one? Oh, this is from Kelly.
you. Yeah,
This is one you got for Mommy.
yeah.
What is it, I wonder?
Hey, it's a rocket or something.
You bet it's a rocket horse or something?
No.
No. Let me see. Can I open this part since you got it for me?
It's some earrings.
Oh, Kelly. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love them. Can I wear them today?
Yeah.
Oh, I will wear them today.
Yeah, you can.
Isn't that nice? How about that? Okay.
Hey,
Okay. Open it up. And I want to see this when she's opening that. This is from Eddie. The book. What does it say? Oh, favorite holiday recipes for Mom and Dad by Eddie. Oh. And then what do you do, Andrew? Oh, Mommy puts her recipes in here?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't
Mom,
that
look,
nice?
a fireplace tool set.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
A new
And then
fireplace
put my
tool
favorite
set.
recipes in here.
That's great, Ed.
A fireplace
it's beautiful.
thing.
Wow.
Oh,
We
wow.
needed one of those.
Yes, thank you, Grandma.
You're welcome.
yes.
And then
The old one's falling apart.
there was something else here from Kelly. Right behind you for Mommy and Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Can I open it all by myself, this one?
You want me to open
You want to help? Okay.
Well,
Thank
you
you,
can
Eddie.
get your
This is so
stuff.
nice.
it?
I'm going to write down my favorite recipes. That Grandma just gave me two recipes yesterday. I can write in here.
It says no.
Oh, Kelly! Oh, he smells like soap. Isn't he cute? Did you make him? It's small. Oh, I love it. Go show Daddy. Do we put him on the window?
Beautiful, honey.
Dad, what does this do?
That's nice.
Oh, my stocking. Okay.
Dad, what does this do?
What does what do?
This.
Oh, well, we'll hook it up. We'll
Oh, I
see.
got 2 candy canes.
Yeah.
Everybody got.
It's
And...
up there, Mom.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you put that?
It's
Oh,
Rod Stewart.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Thanks,
Nice.
everybody.
Hey, where's my candy cane?
I don't know. I didn't.
I like him.
I
They can see. You can see that it.
He got it on because he always wanted it
Did he?
on bad.
Okay.
His eyes are breaking.
His
His
eyes are.
eyes breaking for.
And there's one of the greens too with her. It's like, okay.
Where's
Yeah,
Daddy?
then I wonder what it was. Close, coming to town. That's pretty funny. Sure see some different things, huh?
7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mom, you know what's on TV?
There's a picture of Daddy snow blowing the lake. Christmas Day. Okay, Grandma's gonna take a picture with you guys.
Okay.
Two pairs of shorts. How many films you got left?
These are fishing sheds out there. Fishermen go out there and go fish. Ice fishing.
Callie, here.
That was called the stove. It says thin ice, but that doesn't stop everybody driving onto this lake. And I just drove off.
What's that over there?
Huh?
What's that over there?
That's a dock.
That big. They're back.
Up to him, as long as you won't show this. With this ring, I thee wed, and pledge thee my enduring love. Laura and Bob have now solemnly declared to each other and to these witnesses their intention to take each other as husband and wife. And having pledged unto each other by the authority vested in me and pursuant to the laws of the state of New York, I do now declare they are husband and wife.
Congratulations! And away we go into the new year. Congratulations, stand by the ballroom drum. All the very best. Thank you so very much. Now, take a look at what's happening here in the midst of Times Square. They're counting it down.
Hang
with
on.
about a minute and a half still to go. The ball will drop. The 6-member team up on top there with Tamastar will count it down. You'll see a 300-watt bulb at the base and one at the top. That way you'll be able to check the progress, and it'll turn this crowd upside down when they see the results. I tell you, there it is in all its glory, 180 white lights. The tradition has been going on for 86 years. This is our 22nd annual New Year's Rockin' Eve. And from Artcraft Strauss, they do a great job. They're watching that ABC digital clock time right there, 45 seconds to 1994. It has been a giant year. The 3,000 pounds of confetti being released here, 25,000 Mylar pom-poms, and in 30 seconds or thereabouts, it'll be 1994. We're in a virtual snowstorm of confetti here in Times Square. It gets bigger and better every year. You see the bottom light? In 20 seconds, it'll be midnight. Get the one that's close to you, because midnight is upon us. The new year will be a-borning. The wedding has happened in 10 seconds, in 9, in 8, in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Happy 1994!
Happy New Year, guys!
Hey, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! New Year. I love how Dallas' head through his kiss. Happy New Year, Cameron!
Happy New Year!
Let's go see what the boring.
We'll wake everybody up because we're so mad that we had to watch it lost twice.
We'll see who else comes out. It's hot out here. Let's first listen. Okay, here. Quiet, okay. Yeah, Jill said you have to be careful in our own neighborhood. A guy used to go out with his rifle and shoot.
By the way, we're celebrating
Christmas card.
very, very best Get
Happy
Well
New Year,
wishes.
Sal.
Friends Tony Danza and Tammy Wynette. Get well soon. We love you all. And we wish you a happy 1994. Congratulations once again to our two firefighters from California.
talking to you.
Have not experienced the
You.
chill in the air like
Yeah.
California.
You.
Done no, a snowstorm of confetti.
You silly cat.
You're never
You should have brought the camera out to the lake party.
Yeah.
There's no single gum like it.
Different stains on your carpet. Even old
Minnesota's struggle with the cold is overshadowed tonight by disaster in Los Angeles. 27 people there are dead. Fires from broken gas lines are under control, but broken water lines and power lines have left millions of people without water or electricity.
And closed tomorrow because of the severe cold. Minnesota is living through its coldest night in 10 years. The wind chill in the Twin Cities is 70 below zero. And cold of that intensity is going to change the way we all do business tomorrow. As we told you, public schools K through 12 are closed statewide. The University of Minnesota has closed its campuses tomorrow as well.
But for those people who do have to get out and about, it's going to be as bad or as worse as anything you encountered today. Tonight, the Transportation Department is doing its best to keep roads drivable, but they are telling us salt and sand have a limited effect on black ice, the invisible ice created when it's so cold the auto exhaust freezes on the pavement. So that means, of course, drive very carefully, even if you pull up behind a sand truck. But if we can get through tomorrow, there is hope for better days ahead. Before we get to that good news, though, Mike Fairborn will tell us exactly what we're up against for the next 24 hours. Mike.
Thank you, Cindy. And I tell you, if we drop down to 31 degrees below zero, it'll be a new record for us here in the Twin Cities, and we have a shot of it, believe me, or a shot at it, believe me. 22 degrees below zero right now in the Twin Cities. We factor in the wind, and wind chills already in the 50 to 70 below range out in the western, northwestern part of the state. Here in the Twin Cities, we're still holding right at about 60, 61 below, but by morning, we expect that wind chill to drop into the 55 to 75 below range. For that reason, wind chill warnings are in effect all across the eastern part of the state into Wisconsin, a winter storm warning for blowing and drifting snow out in southwestern Minnesota. Here's what it's going to be like in the morning. Starting out, clear, bitter cold, wind chills 55 to 75 below, minus 30 degrees is what we're forecasting. And the extended outlook, the warm-up you promised, you talked about, yeah, by Saturday, close to 30 here in the Twin Cities. Can you believe that? From minus 30 to close to 30 in about 4 days. Let's hope it works. Keep your fingers crossed.
We all will be. Thank you. Well, we will tell you more about how Minnesotans have been coping with the cold, but first we're going to turn our attention back to people coping with a far worse disaster.
Into the ditch because their cars wouldn't start. With hours to wait for AAA to arrive on the scene, taxi cabs benefited. Yellow Cab had triple the amount of business that a milder winter day would bring. And what's worse than having your car die? Having it towed, too, even though you called the city to say you couldn't get it started to move it. As one gent told me he did today. More than 350 cars were towed in Minneapolis alone today. But it would be even more painful to work outside with the wicked wind whipping across your face. Not the kind of day you'd want to take a 15-mile bike ride, but that's how much mileage Ed Elliott put on, working for Bicycle Express Messenger Service, riding a one-speed bike to minimize the mechanical malfunctions. But what about the possible physical breakdowns out there today?
One of the reasons I took this job is to say I've had one of the toughest jobs that I could think of, and today I'm earning those bragging rights.
But the bragging rights of the day should go to this young man. He never had a chance to rest pumping gas, not when drivers saw a very enticing sign at the Super America on Vernon and Edina. His body was about out of gas when we caught up with him tonight.
Cold fingers, your feet go numb, can't feel them, your eyes water up like mine, and just a lot of things don't seem to work.
But there is evidence a lot of people are beating the cold by staying home. Video rentals at this store in the uptown area of Minneapolis set a record this past weekend. Several thousand more tapes went out the door today. Many people were grabbing 3 or 4 tapes at a time. And once you've got some in-home entertainment, why not order a pizza? One Domino's store told us business was up about 30% tonight. And Cindy, a real nice gesture this evening at that gas station with those icicles on his eyelids. Someone gave him a $5 tip tonight, the first time this lady told us she's ever tipped at a gas station.
Well, good for both of them. Thanks very much, Scott. Well, amid all the warnings about staying close to home, we did find some people who don't seem to have enough sense to come in from out of the cold.
That's because there's still some people trying to recapture the Minnesota pioneer spirit, I'll tell you that. We'll show you a picture of a father and daughter combination who, for instance, tried camping out last Friday night in conditions almost as cold as tonight, 30 below, 70-degree wind chill. But if you shell out the right equipment, you can spend the night outside and live to tell about it.
Chilly. But we made it.
That's my hardy pioneer spirit. And my daughter Lacey, right behind me, is the 14-year-old adventurer in the family, and she is tough. And,
so are you.
But her bones took it a lot better than mine did. She got up and walked away from it, and I kind of stayed in that position for a long time.
Drag you out of there, huh? Wow, what a night. You're not doing it tonight, though.
No, we were thinking about it, but I think I've changed my mind now.
Your bones won't handle it.
I'm stupid, but I'm not ignorant.
You said it. We're going to go now to Mike Fairborn, who's going to give us the latest on what could be the coldest night of the year,
yep,
or decade, or century.
Century, lifetime.
Well, I don't know. We go back into the 1800 records, and we do see a lot of temperatures down in the 35 to 40 below range, but at least in your lifetime, this is about the coldest that it's going to be, I think, out there tonight. We're holding right now at minus 22 here in the Twin Cities. Temperatures up the north, though, already in the 30 below range. They'll easily hit 40s below up in the northern part of the state, maybe even a 50 below up there. We're going to continue to drop here. The big thing is the wind, and I'll tell you, if you don't have to be outside tonight, you should not venture out. If you do go out in your car, any kind of a mechanical breakdown could really cause you some problems. So be sure and bundle up, cover up everything that you can, and for goodness sake, throw some extra blankets in the car as well. Look at these wind chills, minus 60 to minus 70 below range up to the northwest, and here in the Twin Cities, we're right around 60 below zero, and that's where we've been much of the evening. Take a look at the warnings map that we have. Well, here's our current conditions. We're minus 22 right now with clear skies, and the wind chill is holding at 59 degrees below zero. The humidity is 62%. And take a look now at the high and the low for the day. Would you believe that we were 7 below for a high? And our current reading of 22 below is the new low temperature for the day. It is cold out there. There's the record back in the 1800s, 1841, minus 32. I hope we don't get that. Take a look at the advisories that we have. Wind chill warnings in effect for the entire state except for the southwestern corner where a winter storm warning is in effect. They have a lot of blowing and drifting. Now, some roads have not been plowed at all, so they're really blown in with the drifting snow, and that's the area where they're advising people absolutely not to travel. I'm having trouble with this little clicker tonight. I just can't make anything work. It's too cold. It's too cold out there for the clicker to work. Anyway, the coldest air over us in the last at least 20 years is very possible for us overnight tonight, and it looks like we're not going to see any more maps, so let's go to the forecast. A wind chill warning is in effect for the Twin Cities. We'll drop down to 30 below, colder in some of the northern and western suburbs. Northwest winds at 15 to 25 will give us wind chill readings in the 55 to 75 below range. That'll be just about in the morning when you're getting up. Tomorrow warm up to 12 below for a high, but still more bitter cold with northwest winds at 10 to 20 will give us wind chills in the 30 to 40 below range throughout the day. And then one more frigid night at 20 degrees below zero, and then a slow warm up. Would you believe we may get above zero for Wednesday, warming up to about 4 degrees above zero. Then the extended outlook. We do have a little bit of a hope out there. By Saturday, we could warm up close to 30 degrees here in the Twin Cities, and maybe with a couple of more degrees, we could actually have that January thaw. Would you believe that? Wouldn't that be nice? We'll have to melt all the snow off that we've had out there.
Did you have that clicker in your pocket when you went out today?
I don't know where that thing has been, but we've been having a little bit of trouble with it. I think the battery has just about had it.
You can tell people it was so cold I froze my little clicker off. Okay.
I won't tell them that.
Okay.